Hi, I'm Dr. John McGrail, and this is A Better You in a Minute or Two. And today's episode is part 3 in our series of the process of creating change in your life. You may remember we started with the concept of change itself, resolutions, deciding to do something to find a solution to a conflict or problem in your life. And there are 2 questions to ask as to whether that's even something appropriate for you. 1, am I living my life in my own way? And 2, if not, why not? Why not me? Why shouldn't I have what I want? And so if you've decided that you should have it, and you should, then we talked about the conscious energies that you have to bring to the party in order for change to actually occur. I call it the recipe or the formula for change. The common denominator energies that I have found after analyzing over 1,000 client cases that ensure change happens quickly and profoundly. 1, conscious desire. 2, commitment to yourself in the process. 3, lots of love, honor, and respect for yourself. And today, going back to that formula, I'm going to put it up on the screen for you. We're going to talk about the 2 energies that create the magic: intention and expectation. Yes, indeed. Intention and expectation are the catalysts. They are the accelerants to the process. They're like throwing gasoline on a fire. So let's talk about these 2 energies. Intention really is the motive energy behind all creation. Truthfully, you cannot create anything until there's intention behind it. You can't ride a bike, you can't paint a painting, you can't write a song, you can't change your life until you intend it. And there's a big lack of intention in modern culture. In fact, the Reverend Dr. Michael Beckwith, founder of the Agape Spiritual Center here in LA, often says that we suffer as a culture from intention deficit disorder. That's right, a deficit of intention. People want what they want, and they want it now, and they expect to just get it without doing anything or intending it. It doesn't work that way. Intention is the motive energy behind anything you're going to create. Now, since most of my clients and students, and probably you, have a very specific goal in mind usually when they start, I like to define intention in very pragmatic terms. So in the synthesis process, we define intention as laser-sharp focused thought and action brought together to produce a result. Thought and action. Either one of those without the other, not much is going to probably happen. But when you bring thought and action together with laser-like focus, and the reason I use the metaphor of a laser, what is it made of? Light. The same exact energy that comes out of that light bulb over my shoulder is what makes up a laser. But of course, a light bulb can only light up the room. The same energy, when focused incredibly, can do amazing things. So the more laser-like your focus, your thoughts and your actions, the more powerfully you get your results. The other energy is expectation. And again, in modern Western culture, we have really lost our understanding about how powerful the energy of expectation is. We've been taught to think in a very empirical way. We're taught to think like this: I'll believe it when I see it. That is the basis of Western science and a lot of Western philosophy. Show me the proof. Now, that works really well in some scientific endeavors, but when you're trying to manifest, it doesn't work so well at all. In fact, if you were to ask the native peoples of the world, the indigenous primitive cultures, about manifestation, they would say, we believe in order to see, and we expect what we want to see to happen. In other words, it's exactly backwards. Ironically, modern Western science, the fields of quantum physics, quantum wave theory, epigenetics, are using Western scientific rigor, I'll believe it when I see it, to prove that the way the native, primitive cultures of the world think, will believe in order to see, is actually the way manifestation works. Energy flows along lines of attraction. The law of attraction says, what you put out, you're going to get back. So the power of expectation becomes apparent. The more you expect your results, the faster and more quickly you will get them. And as I tell my clients, if you don't expect results, then don't expect results. So intention and expectation are so very powerful in manifesting change. Now, putting our diagram back up, you see that in the purple oval, all these conscious energies come together, and then through using the tools, hypnotherapy, meditation, and the other techniques in the synthesis process, we bring those energies together to work with the subconscious mind to change its patterns and programs, and at the other end, you've got your change. It can be a physical change, it can be an emotional change, it can be a spiritual change. It's usually a combination of all three, but once that change is in place, all it takes is a little daily maintenance and you're off and running. So, if you've decided that the answer to those questions were, yep, I want to make a change, now you know what you've got to bring to the party at a conscious level. The subconscious stuff is probably going to take a little assistance, and that's where people like me come in. I'll say it again. Here's my phone number. You can call me anytime, toll-free, no obligations, but I'll help you figure out what help you might need. And if that's me, terrific. I love helping my clients get results. I love watching the transformation. And I'll say it again. You deserve to live your life the way you want to, the life of your dreams, and it's doable. So give me a call. Let's have a chat. And until next time, I'll just remind you that this is always about a better you. See ya.